Picture this, if you will. You are about to go on to an amazing trip with your girlfriend. You're planning on proposing to her. It's a big secret and it's an exciting trip outside the city. You laugh along the way, you have some jokes, you have some fun. This is a road trip, so you're having a good time. You're getting a lot of fun, and you're probably going to get pussy too this weekend. You go out on the cabin, or you go out on the lake. Out on the lake, it's been beautiful outside. You have your girlfriend, you have a picture, idyllic setting. Things are looking really, really good for you, and it's the emotion that makes it so enjoyable. Other couples are out at play, and you really found love. As you're hiking through the trail, you get into deeper and deeper forests. You start camping a little bit, and you start to enjoy the outdoors. But it's beginning to get tiring. You're now cutting wood, chopping things. You're assuming the role of a hunter-gatherer male. Excited, you head back to the camp. As you're walking, you hear something. Makes you walk a little bit forward quicker. There's someone talking to your girlfriend. So strangely enough, you approach, walking up, to see what's going on, and there's a strange man talking to your girlfriend with fish on a hook and a rope. Your insecurities are firing on all cylinders. You're not sure what to do, but you want this guy the fuck out of here so you can get some snatch. Your girlfriend seems into it and actually hitting it off with this man. And yeah, it's an awkward situation altogether. Kind of pisses you off, but you in some ways kind of deal with it. And yeah, a little bit of back and forth awkwardness ensues. And yeah, you wanted to eat the fish anyway, so you might as well just let the guy stay. Over an awkward dinner where your girlfriend appears to be hitting it off with this other guy, random guy in the woods, who is seemingly kind of cool, and you're not sure how you feel about it. You get pissed, your girlfriend's hitting it off with this guy, so you get in a big fight, and he leaves. Things are looking shitty for the trip, and you're guaranteed not getting any pussy tonight. A big fight ensues. Things are awkward. In the morning, you set off, but you realize that you've gotten extremely fucking lost, and you have no idea where to do, and you realize that you're not nearly as prepared as you thought you were. You're starting to panic, and your girlfriend is going off the fucking rails. She's scared, she's frightened, and you decide that's when the time to tell her that actually your intention were to propose to her this trip. She gets sad, of course, and things exchange. It's been an emotional trip, but you're semi-hopeful because once you get out of this, this will be a trip the two of you will remember forever. And this tender, tender moments of being lost in the woods will just be a memory one day that you can look back at and laugh at. And things will seem like they were stupid to do to begin with. Made a little dumb mistakes along the trip, but you know what? I got my beautiful girlfriend and I'm gonna get married. Even show her the ring.
No, don't. No, actually, just.
You share tender moments together. Now you wake up talking about room service and things that are exciting. You races through your head how exciting it would be to be back in civilization where you could order food and relax in bed all day. But something surprising is about to happen. You realize there's a fucking bear outside the tent. And you start freaking the fuck out because this bear is a fucking beast of a monster. You unzip the tent, you see this beast in all his beautiful glory as absolute power in this region. You stand no chance physically against this animal and start freaking the fuck out. The bear actually gives you a grave injury by breaking into the tent. Horrified, and realizing that there's no chance of this surviving this, you then get dragged out of the tent by the bear, screaming and crying, holding onto the hands of your girlfriend, and then You release it, and then sweet cold grip of death as the bear rips you apart and mauls you to death. And yeah, that's the real horror of the character from this movie that gets killed in Backcountry from 2014. Jesus, I was not prepared for that scene. And you know what? The thing is that this guy actually made all these dumb mistakes along the way. He did dumb things. He was happy. He was so sure of himself. But in the end, nature doesn't give a fuck about you. Nature doesn't care about your situation in your life. It's ruthless and unpredictable. And this movie goes to show in all its glory just how unpredictable and horrible nature can be. I mean, the bear is a great enemy because the bears really exist in real life and really fucking kill people. Like, look what happened to Timothy Treadwell. This actually happened, and his girlfriend didn't get away like in this movie. And, the emotional side of this guy just loved this girl, and ultimately he was torn horribly from it, and her, and ripped to pieces alive, and that would be fucking terrible in itself. But just the fact that he could have prevented it so easily, so many times, even the park ranger, he could have saved them. He probably was aware of where the bears were, and he had a huge knife on him, and knowledgeable of the area. And ultimately, this is a terrible, terrible fate. Well, thanks for watching, and I highly recommend Backcountry. It's a fucking cool movie.